This laptop just so happens to be the best back-to-school laptop that you can buy in 2023. But the funny thing about that is it actually came out in 2021, almost 2 years ago. But this isn't necessarily a back-to-school video. It's more of a long-term review of the 2021 14-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro. Before I explain my reasons on why I think that this is still a great value laptop to buy for back-to-school and in general in 2023, I just want to announce that I am doing a $100 Apple or Amazon giveaway. So make sure to subscribe and then continue watching the video to find out details of how you can enter the giveaway and maybe win that prize. Starting off with power, and that's all thanks to the M1 Pro. This laptop features one of the most powerful chips that you can get in a laptop till this day. That's all thanks to the M1 Pro. If I wanted to be technical, I could tell you that the base model M1 Pro features an 8-core CPU, a 14-core GPU, and a 16-core neural engine. But to most looking for a back-to-school laptop or just a laptop in general, this is all just jargon. This laptop, after basically 2 years, is still fully capable in 2023. I'm powerful enough to edit 4K videos from my Sony cinema camera. It doesn't slow down when I'm opening multiple Safari tabs. And yeah, it can take notes. This laptop is actually very similar to the M2 version of the laptop, the 14-inch, that came out last year. And to no one's surprise, that laptop was not a major reason for anybody to upgrade from the 2021 M1 Pro version. In fact, it had the same design and a speed improvement that would probably not be utilized by most laptop users. Speaking of the M2 chip though, that M2 chip is available in a lot of computers now, primarily the M2 version of the MacBook Air. But if you're looking for speed and other improvements, the 14-inch M1 Pro scored higher than the M2 chip in Geekbench for GPU intensive tasks and scored higher in a lot of other categories. And that means that despite the naming convention, the M1 Pro is technically faster than the M2 version of Apple's in-house manufactured chip. So yeah, it's still a very fast and overly capable computer. It was ahead of its time. But again, I don't want to forget that most people around these times in late August are probably buying a laptop for a little bit of casual use in terms of being in school and then also maybe some productivity things as well. So let's go into why this laptop is very important for those on the go. And that's the ports. This laptop features 3 USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports, 1 MagSafe port, which I never use most of the time, a headphone jack, and more importantly, an HDMI port and an SD card slot. We kind of should know this now, especially after 2 years of having this laptop, but I gotta say that having access to the ports has been a definite game changer, so much so that I will sue Apple. Okay, I probably won't, but I'll be very upset at Apple if they actually decide to reverse course one more time and remove any of these ports. Having these ports in the lineup means that you could plug in extra things like your solid state drive for that class presentation. You can charge the laptop and still have the option of connecting 3 more things through the other USB-C ports. And then on top of that, you could also connect up to 2 6K external displays directly through the HDMI port on this laptop. That again is for me a major reason to buy this over the other options like the MacBook Air. And that's really because the MacBook Air does not have any of these ports, although it has maybe a 15-inch version and it is lighter for commuting on campus. With that laptop, you're gonna have to carry around a dongle, which I honestly feel like nobody should do when purchasing a laptop for that much money. Let's move on to the display. Another reason this laptop is better than the alternatives in 2023 is that display. The 14-inch liquid XDR display has a resolution of 3024 by 1964, and it goes up to 1600 peak brightness, and that's specifically for HDR content. What that means is maybe when you're on campus or on the go, maybe you're using your laptop outdoors and you're watching some rich content, the screen is just gonna look so bright, especially outdoors, and it's just gonna pop and look very vibrant and crisp. Also for you note takers that use a laptop and not like an iPad or a tablet, then this is still gonna not cause eye strain. And believe you me, at that time when I was in university, I didn't really care about eye strain, but now I wear glasses, and not wearing glasses or contacts kind of kill my eyes. So I'm definitely happy that the resolution on the screen is so good that the letters just look so crisp and are really kind to my eyes. Oh, and I guess if you are somebody that is gonna be productive with this laptop, which I think a lot of people are as well, then you're gonna be happy knowing that colors and everything just looks so good in Lightroom when editing photos or editing videos. Colors are just accurate and it's just a perfect laptop for getting things done in terms of productivity. Should I even talk about the notch? Like, hey, there's a notch, it's there. After 2 years, I've accepted it. I don't even notice it. And I feel like after the first week, I didn't even notice it. So maybe in the next generation, Apple can add Face ID or something like that. I don't know. But the notch is not a problem 2 years later. Now, one thing that is gonna be super important for you commuters or anybody using this laptop as their main laptop for school, and that is the battery. At first, I had a major issue with this thing only lasting about 2 to 3 hours a day. But I'm so happy to report that the issue is pretty much gone. And I don't know if it was a software update, and I made a video about this like a while ago. I'm able to get like 5 to 6 hours of video editing and photo editing. I have more time with the laptop. If I'm doing casual things like doing research for a video, then yeah, this thing lasts me 12 hours. So it's really good on power, and the chip is very, very efficient still in 2023. What else? I mean, the keyboard is still a dream to use. There's no breakdown of the keys after almost daily use of this thing. I still love that they removed the touch bar. I hated that thing. The design is still beautiful. It looks very industrial. It's barely scratched or has any dings, and that's really good, especially, again, I've had this thing for 2 years and the body hasn't really broken down. So if you want a computer that you're gonna put in your bag with a bunch of other things, other tech, your keys even, that might scratch this, you're kind of gonna be okay, but don't sue me if you get scratched. But I saved the best reason, absolute #1 reason for why I think that this is the best back to school laptop, or again, in general, the best laptop that you can buy in 2023, and that is the price. Now, if you consider all of the things that I mentioned in this video, and you consider that you could buy this laptop on the used market for around $1,199, that is a steal and something definitely to really look at when you're buying a new laptop. The price of this thing starting at $1,199 for on the used market on like eBay means that it's only around $100 to $200 more expensive than a brand new MacBook Air. That pretty much wraps up the video. Let's talk about the giveaway. And like I said, it's gonna be a $100 Apple or Amazon gift card. And to enter, all you have to do is be a subscriber, like the video, make sure to give it that thumbs up, and then comment down below what back to school laptop you bought recently, or if you would buy a 2021 MacBook Pro. And I'll pick a winner. Thanks for watching and good luck with your school year. Peace.